by after joining this class?
Sir, I will be studying on, I told right, sir, Monday I will be having exams, so Sunday I will be studying only. So
Hmm.
mind will be like very stuffed with things.
Hmm.
But when I come here, it will be like relaxed and fine. It will be.
Hmm. But why it is happening that you are joining and suddenly your mind is becoming so relaxed and you are feeling so happy from inside, or you are feeling fresh, refreshed? Why it is happening? Have you ever realized it? Why this class only is having this kind of impact?
I don't have ideas.
Basically, whenever you will work on your own development and you will start thinking original thoughts. Original thought means you are not memorizing and then you are sharing. Your real thoughts are coming out from your mind.
Yes, sir.
So your own mind thinks that you are really working hard, and on that time, lots of oxytocin and dopamine is getting released in your mind. So
Mm.
even after this class, for next 2 to 3 hours, you are happy without any reason.
Yes,
It
sir.
may have, you must be experiencing that you are happy without any reason. You are enjoying. If somebody is saying also something good, bad, you don't bother about those things because lots of dopamine and oxytocin, is getting released in your mind. This is the scientific effect of this class. And that's why many people get addicted to this class because you feel so happy, so relaxed. No bad thoughts are coming, no worries are coming, and you start enjoying yourself, being yourself.
Yes, sir.
That is the secret.
I can understand, sir.
Yeah, if I will start, giving you pen, paper, or you have to write this, or you have to memorize this, suddenly your mind will get blocked. You will be fully in a stress.
Mm.
You'll feel very happy. Even sometimes you realize you're having headache, and you are feeling that I'm having headache and all those things, and
Did it?
yeah. So on that time, even if you'll join this class, suddenly after half an hour, you'll realize that you are getting relaxed. Not because of me, because of your own mind.
Mm.
That is the power. Anyway, yes, Soumya and Sonam, can you open your camera? Hi Sonam, how are you? कैसे हो आप?
Fine, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning. And what about Soumya? Are you there?
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, Soumya. So how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
And how is the preparation going on?
Sir, it is going on in
So
full.
you are working hard, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'm really happy that you are doing something. That's really great. Those things always gives you, like a different level of confidence.
Yes, sir.
Even somebody from Delhi have also approached Bharatiya Vidyapeeth Engineering College and Management College for the same MUN kind of thing. They were also organizing.
Yes, sir. Many colleges, even IITs, do this MUN and youth
I think.
parliaments.
So these days, this is also a new phenomena. Everybody is getting interested in politics,
Yes, sir.
or they want to become a politician, or they want to play the role of a politician, journalist, such systems. Hello, Naveen, how are you?
Good morning, sir. I'm good.
Okay. So today we are going to talk about one of very simple topic, like why do we hesitate? You will see that in your real life, the biggest problem is not your knowledge, not your understanding of the subject, but when matter comes to speak, almost 80 to 90% people are having hesitation. question is that why do we hesitate? So this is the topic, and what I will do that I will experiment that I will keep silence, and no, Soumya, you coordinate, and you have to ask the relevant question, or each of you can talk with each other and discuss the same topic by your stories, by your real life problems, by why do we hesitate, right? And once you got the sufficient data, then what could be the possible, options to solve this problem? And once you will solve this problem, then also some problem will be there. Then how to solve those problems, right? So would you like to become a coordinator? These days you are doing lot many things. So why you should not lead the team? Is it so?
Yes.
Go ahead then. I will be here only, but I will be silent today. Okay? Today it's your show, and nobody should get a stop. Nobody should stop in between before 1 hour. That will be your responsibility. If nobody will speak, then you have to speak. So must go on. Go ahead. All the best.
So, hello, greetings everyone. Today I am the coordinator of this session, and I would like you all to present your stories, ideas, and everything which you have experienced while speaking on stage. So, shall we start with Sonam? Sonam, would you like to share what happens? Would you like to share your experience that you have faced on stage while speaking or while presenting your thoughts?
Firstly, good morning to everyone. I am Sonam Bharti, and today I am talking about hesitation, why we hesitate during speaking or everything. So, firstly, I think that the lack of confidence and shyness is the a thing that comes. We hesitate. Uh, so there is a lot of knowledge and thoughts in our mind, but we can't express in front of others because of shyness and lack of confidence. The two things that is important and that erase the hesitation is lack of confidence and shyness. And during the classes or during any presentation or a stage, I unable to talk or unable to express my thoughts because of confidence. So I think confidence is the big thing that overcome the hesitation. Thank you. That's all.
So, from Sonam's talk, we understood that she has a confidence problem, and many of us face this problem because when we start to speak on the stage, we get tongue tied, I would say. So that is one of the major problems in speaking on stage. Next, I would like to move on to Anushri. Anushri, would you like to share any experience of yours on stage?
I'm just worrying that other will judge, criticize, or laugh at what we say. And rather than sharing our thoughts, we overthink how to make a perfect sentence. Like we overthink that we are not sharing the thoughts. So then mind gets freeze. Whenever we see a full crowd, our mind gets freeze and we'll get stuck. That's all.
So, have you participated in any such speech competitions or extempore or debate, and you face this in real life?
Yes.
So, what was your experience? Like, what was your what was the output your body gave? Like, were your hands shivering? Were you stammering on the stage? Like, what was the experience?
The hesitation wasn't caused by the lack of knowledge, but of internal fear of risk. And I don't think that my hands shiver and all, but something was. I was very stressed, but the output was good.
Okay, so it is nice to know that Anushri, you don't face problems such as shivering and everything because I have faced that and I stammer a lot on stage. So the very good point Anushri gave that we have a fear of judgment that others will judge us how we are speaking, what is our tone. We are not having a certain type of confidence. So that is what Anushri gave as today's point. Next, I would like to move on to Naveen. Naveen, would you like to tell your experience of public speaking?
Yes, good morning everyone. I am Naveen and today our topic is why we hesitate and why do we hesitate? One of main reason is that we want to become perfection. On speaking, firstly we have to speak, not become a perfect by speaking daily or by speaking for some time or regularly we become perfection. We gain perfection in our speaking. One of the another reason is fear of rejection or fear of failure. We may think or in our brain that what happen when if I not able to speak or how people judge us when I am not speaking good or I am not able to speak confidently. And one of the another reason is lack of confidence. Even if we know a topic very well, but we are not able to deliver it in front of people due to lack of confidence. And one of the another reason is that from early period, whenever we are in a school, then teachers don't focus on speaking. They only keep focus on writing, note down, and all these things. If they encourage us to speak in front of people or lead a group from early time, then we are from after year 4 5 years we are able to lead the group. But this, mm, but like this, I know everything, but like this, in front of you, I am not able to think or I am not able to express myself. This is what hesitation does. So, from my point of view, these are the things that hesitation.
Okay, thank you, Naveen, for sharing your experience. Naveen gave very good points, which is we focus majorly on perfecting our speech. But when we are initiating and when we are initiating the practice, I don't think any of the, even the most respectable speakers won't be able to start without any mistakes or without stammering or without shivering, whatever be the outputs of the outputs of public speaking. So even the most reputable speakers are start with mistakes. So we focus majorly on perfecting our speech, and that leads to too much focus on perfectionism, and that leads to mistakes. And the second point he gave is fear of failure, because we are very conscious of the public, how they are judging us, how they are perceiving us. So we are afraid of getting any failure, and that leads to us making mistakes. Now we have Sapna also here. Sapna, can you turn on your camera? Hello, Sapna. Are you
Yes,
able to hear me? If it is possible, you can turn on your camera. Hello, am I audible, Sapna? Or is there any problem with your camera? You can speak.
hello Dee.
Hello, hello, Sapna.
Hello.
Can you turn on your camera?
No.
Please see, everyone here is like student only. You don't have to hesitate at all. You have to face that fear. So you should turn on your camera.
Next
Please don't
time.
hesitate.
Next time.
Okay, Sapna, you can turn on for 2 minutes. Then you can switch it off. Everyone here has turned on the camera. You don't have to hesitate, Sapna. I know you can do good. Hello. Okay, so Sapna is not responding. So let's move on.
ना अपना
So we have discussed the
सपना अपना
problem.
माइक भी आप ओपन करके बात कर सकते हो ना, हिंदी में भी बोल सकते हो,
Yes, sir.
बोलो। हाँ, बस माइक ऑन करके बोलो, डोंट वरी।
Okay, sir.
तो सपना, हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि जब हम पब्लिक स्पीकिंग करते हैं या स्टेज पे हम कुछ भी बोलते हैं तो हमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करनी पड़ती है। तो आपको कौन सी प्रॉब्लम्स ऐसी फेस करनी पड़ी अगर आपने ट्राई किया है स्टेज पे बोलने का, या फिर क्लास में भी प्रेजेंटेशन हम लोग देते हैं वो आपने जब ट्राई किया है तो आपको क्या फेस करना पड़ा है?
दी मतलब हाँ, जब हम कहीं पे जैसे खुद को प्रेजेंट करते हैं, अपनी चीजों को बताते हैं, तो हमें वहां पे हेजिटेशन होता है, लाइक कि अगर हम मतलब जो चीज मैं सामने वाला पर्सन को जान रही हूँ और वो चीज उस सामने वाला पर्सन के सामने मैं अपनी चीजों को अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस कर पाती हूँ, लेकिन वही चीज अगर चार लोग अगर आ जाते हैं ना तो वहां पे हेजिटेशन हो जाती है, बॉडी मतलब बॉडी में मतलब फियर टाइप में और इस टाइप में मतलब अगर कोई भी चीजें हमें आ भी रही है वो भी मैं बोल नहीं पाती हूँ, पता नहीं क्यों। तो ये सब चीजें प्रॉब्लम होता है। फिर ये भी डर होता है कि मतलब अगर मैं अगर अगर मैं कुछ बोल रही हूँ और उस चीज में अगर मैं कुछ गलत बोल रही हूँ तो सामने वाला हमें जज ना करे कि भाई इसे मतलब ये आता नहीं ऐसे बोल रही है। तो ये सब चीजों का फियर होता है, हेजिटेशन होता है कि लाइक बात नहीं कर पाते ढंग से। तो ये सब चीजें होती हैं।
Okay, so Sapna also gave a very good point, that is judgment of someone, which Anushri also told, that judgment of someone, someone judging us makes us very fearful of such circumstances. So these were the points which makes us afraid of public speaking. Now I would like to discuss some solutions. Maybe you maybe you listen to someone speaking on some YouTube channel, or someone on stage, or someone in a debate competition, and you were mesmerized by their performance. They spoke very well, and very you were very impressed by that person. So maybe you talked to that person, or maybe you heard something regarding public speaking. Any tips that you heard that helped you a lot? I would like to discuss these so that we can have a common point where we can understand what are the solutions we can understand that can help us in public speaking and communicating our thoughts. So I would like to start with Anushri. Anushri, would you like to give some idea you listened and heard from someone which helped you in public speaking and taking initiative?
The thing I learned one guy one time I heard that when anyone asking question, we should be like starting with I agree with the point so that we get time to think what is that. So using some phrases inside and that's all.
So Anushri gave a very good point. I have heard something similar. So when in debates, someone you do not agree with someone's point, so you very politely, you don't get too aggressive. No, no, I don't agree with you. You very politely say that I agree with what you said and I agree with the data you gave, but then you convert his or her point to what you from your perspective, that what you have understood from that situation, from what you have gained from that situation. So it is a very good point that Anushri gave. Next, I would like to move on to Sonam. Sonam, would you like to share some advice you heard which helped you in speaking?
The advice that I heard or that I apply in my life, like I am shared my story from past 3 to 4 days. There is a presentation in my college on internship, how we learned about the internship. So in my mind that I have to give a perfect presentation, no hesitation, no stammer, no body shaking. So, firstly, I write about my thoughts, what I am presenting in front of my faculty members and my classmates. So, firstly, I write my thoughts, and then I practice. I practice firstly. I practice in front of camera, in front and walking up the roof, and then I present my thoughts in front of my friends, my roommates. Uh, and then after that, I give the presentation to the college, and then I think that I feel more confident and I don't stammer. I present my thoughts very confidently. So the thing that overcome the hesitation is practice and perseverance. So these two things that is more important to overcome the hesitation during the communication. So we practice a lot. Practice English books or or thoughts or speak in English in not in front of others, but when you sit alone, we speak in English our thoughts, what are running in our mind, and don't what don't think about the result. There is a perseverance that is more important in success in English communication or any field in our life. So that's all.
So Sonam too gave a very good point, that is practice and perseverance. And she also told about how she practiced while recording herself also, and speaking in front of her roommates, classmates, friends also. So one thing I would like to add to this is that maybe when you speak, maybe your friends make fun of you, or maybe the group you have presented to, they make fun of your stammering and make like fun of your speaking intonation and everything. So I would like to say that change your group. You don't need to be with people who don't help you move forward. So it is very good to know that Sonam is friends with people who don't make fun of her and who help her to speak very confidently. And being with people who have the same goal as you, that helps a lot. So you can practice in front of them and you won't have the fear of judgment also, because they have the same fear. They know the mistakes a person makes, the common mistakes someone makes in these circumstances. And obviously when you start speaking, there will always be mistakes, always. There is not a single time that you will mistakes initially, but as you gradually start to speak, as you force yourself to be in such uncomfortable circumstances, you force yourself to speak in debates, MUNs, everything. So you will be able to see your mistakes. Your mistakes will be clear to you because they are in front of you. So you can gradually and slowly you can work upon them and you can improve yourself. So next, I would like to go to Naveen. Naveen, would you like to share some experience or ideas?
Yeah. So, uh, before speaking, I would like to suggest that go slowly, not fast. Before speaking, we have to first greet, then come to the topic and start slowly giving your presentation. And I like to add some fillers instead of getting a stammering, like uh, which also help us to think and get time to think, and then we move on our topic. And we also do that one thing, that we learn from our mistake and practice more and more in front of cameras, in front of mirror, in front of with our friends and family relatives. At this time, I moment, I am able to only think about those two things.
Okay, so thank you, Naveen, for telling your thoughts. Naveen also gave very good points, and he told us about how to practice in front of the mirror, which is a point that Sonam also gave. And practicing in front of mirror also helps in one more thing, because not only you are able to see how you're speaking, but you are able to see your facial expressions also. And as Sir has told, that facial expression also is an important part of exuding positive behavior And very good, so Sapna, you turned on your camera. That is, I'm very happy to see that. So that is what I was speaking. That practicing in mirror helps you to show your hand gestures also, your facial expressions also, and how you're speaking also. So it is a very good combination. You are able to focus on three important things all at once. So next, I would like to move on to Sapna. Sapna, would you like to express any something advice someone gave to you that helped you a lot in speaking, or like you are very shy at first, but then you turned on your camera. So what helped you? You can tell this experience also. Hello, am I audible, Sapna? You can turn on your camera. Okay. So you can share your experience. No?
No.
Okay, you can tell why did you turn on your camera? Initially, you were not turning it on. Would you like to say that?
मुझे ऐसा लगा कि कर लेना चाहिए.
So it is a good thing because you not only you disregarded your fear. You had a fear, and each one of us had that fear initially. Initially, even in the initial classes, I also was very shy, and I don't used to turn on my camera also. But uh, slowly and gradually, I too started. I forced myself. I have to literally force myself to speak also because I know I will make mistakes. But you have to tell your mind, okay, I am making mistakes, but that doesn't matter. I will make mistakes, and I have to make more and more mistakes in order to learn. So it is a good thing. And today we discussed about how what are the problems in speaking. That is lack of confidence, judgment, focusing too much on perfection, then fear of failure, and then we discuss some important points on how to tackle these problems. Firstly, Anushi gave the point that we should disagree politely when we are in a debate. Secondly, we should, Sonam gave how to practice, how we can practice ourselves. Naveen also helped us in giving the points about practicing in front of the mirror or practicing in front of the cameras, how we can speak, and so these were the solutions to the problems, and I hope you will all incorporate these points in your daily life also. So moving on to sir, today I have conducted today's session. What you are told?
The best part was that you were confident and a different Soumya evolved, a leader Soumya, right? Where you became responsible and suddenly you were not having any other option except to just coordinate. So when we are into that situation where we become, like elder brother or elder sister, so on that time you have to become mature. Immaterial, what is your age? So sometimes you have to take the responsibility. It's for everybody. Like today, I have given this responsibility to you. Tomorrow, Sonam should demand. Tomorrow, Sapna should demand. Tomorrow, Anushri should demand. Understand there is nothing which you call, initiative required any age pact. That require conviction, that require courage, that require faith in yourself. So that is more important for us rather than any other element, right? So quick feedback, Anushri, what have you gained from today's session?
Today's session was very jolly and it was very good, sir. I was how she could speak like this and very confident. I was very impressed, sir.
You are amazed to see the same Soumya today, different Soumya.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what have you observed in different? Then that's why you amazed to see her.
When Sapna was feeling uncomfortable in turning camera, she made her comfortable and make her camera on.
Sapna is doing this drama since so many months. I told her that now it's over. Nah? She has to show her real self, right? Unnecessarily, she is just trying to hide behind the cameras. She speaks very well. Her thoughts are very logical. She is a very talented girl, but she is not believing upon me. But anyway, yeah, good. Anything else which you have observed today different? What Soumya has done differently or delivered differently than the normal days?
She took the initiative and asked the question to all, do not leave anyone. And she also did that what point we told, she told again and which was good and shared also her thoughts in it.
So she became a responsible anchor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, great. So it means she has developed her some of the responsibility angle, and because of that, she was looking different. She was looking as a leader. She was looking like a captain of the ship. Okay, Sonam, tell me, how was the experience today?
Sir, today's session is wonderful and interactive. I able to interact with Soumya, which is more confident and responsible throughout the session. And today we know about the hesitation, why we hesitate to communicate in front of others. There are a lot of things that are shared by Anushree, Naveen, and also Soumya add. And we and I also know the how to tackle this problem, how to overcome from this hesitation, from perseverance, practice, mirror practice, or sharing thoughts in front of friends. So these are things that I learned today. What is meditation, why it comes, and how to tackle this. So today is a very good session and interactive session.
Very good. I'm happy that you are also improving a lot. Now your communication is more in tone, right? Which is very good. Yes, Naveen, tell me, how was the experience today?
Sir, today's session is very interesting and informative. Today we learn why do we hesitate and how do we overcome our hesitation. How do we overcome our hesitation over a period of time? And to overcome or conquer our hesitation, we have to practice a lot. We made mistake and don't get uh, upset from our mistakes.
Good. Yes, Sapna, अब तो कोई
Yes,
option
sir.
बचा नहीं है. So share your experience from today's session.
Yes, sir. Today in this section, I'm learning about how to communicate with other person and how to remove your fears, how to remove your hesitation. This all.
देखा, मैंने बोला था ना, सपना झूठ बोलती है. She is very good in English also. Chalo, good. Yes, Soumya, tell me your experience in a different role, and how are you feeling? What kind of changes you are experiencing? What kind of excitement is there in your inner self? Yeah.
Yes, sir. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Today's session, which I conducted, was very helpful because I get to know that if I ever am ever given the role of a educator or like session coordinator, I can do it well because as long as I'm only thinking or in the audience, I cannot practice it. But when I start, I can see my mistakes also, which I conducted, and I can improve upon them. But only by being in the audience, I can never improve. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I get to learn a lot from my friends who gave very imperative advice. And they told me the problems they faced, which were very similar to mine also, and then we all discussed the different solutions which we had heard or which we had observed from our experiences, and which can help us to become better and learn and grow in these public speaking sessions. So thank you. That is all I would like to say today.
Do you know that many of the young skill India students, once they complete the professional and life skill certificate course, after they become trainer in kids division of Young Skill India, and they are earning per month more than 5,000, 6,000 per month as a pocket money. And we don't take trainers outside. We nurture you and then only we take, because we don't believe upon others' culture and quality. So this quality is going to help you to earn while you learn also. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So understand that once you have developed the confidence, that is going to change everything in your life. एक स्टार्ट मिलेगा, एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिलेगा, एक बैकग्राउंड मिलेगा, आपका पूरा लाइफ चेंज कर सकता है. जो पहला ब्रेक होता है ना, फिल्म का, पिक्चर का, स्टेज का, वो आपको डायरेक्शन देता है. सफलता बाद में आती है. पहला ब्रेक मिलने के लिए आपको तैयार करना पड़ता है अपने आप को, और उसके लिए आपको डिफरेंट डिफरेंट लेयर से होके गुजरना पड़ता है. जो नहीं करते हैं तैयारी, 3-4 साल वेस्ट कर दिया ग्रेजुएशन में कि गवर्नमेंट की तैयारी करेंगे, न गवर्नमेंट आती है न तैयारी आता है, फिर 4 साल और वेस्ट करते हैं, फिर उसके बाद लास्ट में कॉन्फिडेंस खत्म हो जाता है. तो दिस सेटल्स देयर लाइफ लाइक एनीथिंग. जो आपके एलुमनाई हैं 8 साल पहले पास आउट हुए हैं, उनसे पूछो कि अब वो कहाँ हैं. क्या गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिल गई सबको? नहीं मिला तो क्यों नहीं मिला? कितने परसेंट मार्क्स थे? क्या उम्मीद थी? तो प्लान बी रखना पड़ेगा आपको, क्योंकि लाइफ आगे कॉम्पिटेटिव है. अपने ऊपर भरोसा रखो. Then only you will get the job. And job is nothing. It's all you have to earn money. बिजनेस से आ जाए, गवर्नमेंट जॉब से आ जाए, प्राइवेट जॉब से आ जाए, कंसल्टेंसी से आ जाए, who cares? एक बिजनेसमैन कभी केयर करता है क्या कि उसका पैसा परचून की दुकान से आ रहा है, कि सब्जी वाले दुकान से आ रहा है, कि फैक्ट्री से आ रहा है? He never cares. बट जो सैलरीड क्लास है वो हम एकदम परेशान रहता है, होता जाता कुछ नहीं. तो आपका माइंड ओपन करो एंड मेक योर सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंट कि किसी भी कंडीशन में यू कैन नेविगेट लाइक व्हाट सौम्या डिड. सडनली आई हैव गिवन दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी. मैं तो उसे बताया भी नहीं कि आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू दिस लीड, but she took that opportunity and she delivered, and now her confidence level will go up at a different level. अब वो अपने कॉलेज में भी कोई एक्टिविटी करा रही है तो वहां पे भी अब डिफरेंट रोल प्ले करेगी. वहां उसके सक्सेस के चांसेस बढ़ जाएंगे एक छोटी से ब्रेक से. ठीक है सौम्या? So all the best and thank you very much guys. Do well in your life. Thank you.